All right, now I really want you to watch this one all the way through, right? Because it's pretty massive, and it shows you how there will be a series of events. See, the AI does not just cheat you in one setting or in one area or one stride of the game. So check it out. Now I get the rebound, and I'm making my way down the court, and pay attention to how I'm trying to go right because they got me stuck on Zion. And even though he's to my left, look at what the AI is doing. It's forcing me to be stuck on him. All right, I'm not even going left, but he's blocking me from going left because the AI it triggered that animation to have him railing me all the way down the court. So let's look at it in regular speed. The whole time I'm trying to get off of him. All right, and there. That's why you can see once I actually got away, I made a sharp right or a slant right because I was trying to do that the whole time. Now we get down the court and here we are. Now this is where things get ugly. All right, so boom. All right, he was supposed to miss that. Right, so that's reasonable. That was good defense. He was supposed to miss that. But watch what goes on afterwards. Boom. Now, you could say, okay, he was supposed to get that rebound, but just look at how, matter of fact, we got to make our way back down to the other end. Now, watch this. Now it's their turn to try to get off, right? So, boom, that's a steal. This is me right here. I stepped in on that, I cut that off. But watch what happens when I try to get the ball. Now, look, I got my hands on the ball, but he's allowed to somehow poke it out of my possession, which to me that didn't even make sense. But okay, I got it. It's a triggered animation. Now they're allowed to actually get the ball back. So boom, here you have another situation where the ball is stripped out of their possession again. Boom. We trying to get it, but for whatever reason, even though my guy is right here, the ball went through his leg, by the way. My guy is right here with it over the top of the ball. He's forced to just give up on trying to get it. Period. Whether he just what was this? You see what I'm saying? This is not it either. But this is how they string together a series of different situations when they are determined on computer doing a particular thing or scoring. They will string together these scenarios. So he's forced, the AI makes him walk away from the scene and not get the ball. All right, cool. Now they got the ball back. He's gonna try to score and he's gonna get his shit D'd, so he misses. That's a trick. Look at how this guy right here, number 44, Vega, is allowed to just from where he's at. This is where he's at. He's allowed to just jump, leap all the way forward, leap through men, through my guy's head, and get the rebound. Look at this. He was never supposed to have been allowed to get this rebound. I would not be allowed to get, especially seeing as how it's an offensive rebound. And if you watched my previous videos, I've broken down to you how when how 2K they forced the offensive to defensive rebound ratio to try to match real life. So basically what I mean by that is they make it more difficult for you to get an offensive rebound. All right, it's because they cannot imitate it correctly. All right, so they're basically they're trying to force it to happen. So a lot of times you will notice if your guy shoots the ball or your teammate shoots the ball, and you're running to try to get an offensive rebound, if there's another defender there, 2K will automatically force you to like suction behind him on the box out. So you're running a whole nother direction. But they'll force you to stick to his back on the box out because they're trying to let you know we're simulating we're trying to correctly simulate the offensive to defensive rebound ratio. If they don't do things like that, you would have games where you probably would get as many or more offensive rebounds than defensive, and that does not happen in real life. So they try not to allow it to happen on the game. But when it's computer, in certain instances, I noticed this especially in 2K18 and 19. They allow computer to get so many offensive rebounds. It makes no fucking sense at all, and it's because it's demanded by the AI that computers score on a certain possession. So I've had games where computer have gotten 8 or 9 offensive rebounds in a row with little men point guards standing next to big ass 7 foot something centers, rebounding on 99, little guys snatching over them back to back because the AI is saying they're supposed to score on this possession regardless of what the hell you do. So he's allowed to just come through behind. He's on the back end of everybody, mind you. And he's allowed to reach through somebody's back, my player's back. And my guy he didn't even try to get the rebound. He's right there. He didn't even try to get it, but the guy behind him is able to reach his damn arm through his back and snatch the rebound. And not only that, even though he's behind 3 people, including his own guy, he's allowed to immediately go for a layup. And even though you got men surrounding him, he's allowed to score that layup. Now, understand something. I said watch it all the way through for a reason, because it's to show you how when there's a certain narrative at play, when the AI wants a certain thing to happen, it's going to happen for the most part. If the AI is desperate enough for a certain thing to happen, they're going to see to it that that thing happens. It doesn't matter how illogical, how nonsensical or unbelievable it is. They're going to get it to happen. Like that right there. That just didn't make sense. There was 2 steals that were supposed to have happened and 2 defensive rebounds, and they allowed them to just continuously get the ball back because it was written in the script that they were going to score. All right. See, they ramped the AI's influence over the game. They ramp it up a few notches in certain games. This is one of those games because I'm basically playing in my version of the NBA in my career. I'm playing the best team in the NBA. This is the best team in the league right here. Hornets, the Hornets. They got Zion. They got a few dudes on the bench that ain't on the court right now, and they got Stephen Curry on the bench also. All of these dudes that they're just generated players, but they're great players, all right. But they're generated by the NBA draft, so it's an incredibly great team, right? So you're gonna have scenarios like that because uh, they're trying to showcase the team's greatness, right? So they're going to ramp up the AI's narratives and the AI cheating you. They're going to ramp it up a few notches. I want to play it all the way through. This is the part right here where I'm being railed damn near all the way to the half court line, even though I'm trying to go right. I'm forced left. So now you have that scenario. Okay, now computer gets the ball back. That's believable. Wait a minute. Let me pause this. Like I said, that was believable because what? He was D. My computer should not have made that. That makes sense. But now look, boom. We're constantly fumbling the ball. Like I said right here, this is the moment right here where we probably should have gotten the ball. But like I said, they forced him to get up and run away. He didn't just walk away. This motherfucker got up and ran away when he's right there fighting for the damn possession. Who does that in real life? You never will see that. You will never ever see this in the NBA or in any other form or setting of basketball. When the ball is right there and 2 people are fighting for it, you would never see this shit right here where this guy ran away from the damn scene. It does not make sense. But the AI because the AI controls everything. It controls all the computers, including your teammates. The AI is basically like, get up, move away. This is the computer's possession. They have to score. That's what's in the script. That's what's in the code. All right. That's how they code this game. They trick, get the ball back, and still score. That is incredible. That's incredible. Now I understood that this is going to be probably the most cheating series I've ever went through, because we're in the conference finals and we're playing what's are probably arguably, if this was real life, probably would be the greatest damn team of all time. All right. They have a very stacked roster, and we only have two people, but we're gonna win the shit anyways. What's the score? Shit, we up now, but we're gonna win anyways. But it's just to show you how, when there's something that the AI wants and it's determined to have it and it's desperate enough, it will force it to happen. Doesn't matter what you're doing, how well you're playing, they're going to force certain things to happen arbitrarily. It's just like fuck logic, fuck merit, fuck consequence, fuck reason, fuck all of that. We want this to happen. Make it be. That's how this shit really works. Peace.